Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a screenwriter's rant on The Mutation, a rat horror movie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. The links are in the description. You can support us at Amazon by buying a trade paperback, ebook. Kindle Unlimited is free, but we still get paid. And Little Joan got her treat today. Make sure you check us out on Bitchute and Rumble for a Hollywoke hot take and a news blast. Now, yeah, they're only on Bitchute and Rumble, by the way. So this is a movie about a scientist who experiments on a rat, becomes giant and mutated, and it kills him. And I think I've seen Uncorked Productions before, and this is sort of the same low level of, I don't want to say low in terms of like it's bad, although it doesn't look great in terms of the effects, but it's low budget horror. Low budget horror monster movie, classic stuff from the 80s. I don't recognize any of the actors, but I think they're based out of Europe. So here's the guy, got his guts ripped out by the giant rat. They don't know it's a rat yet. The wife of the scientist is trying to find out what happened to him, and then there's a love interest. And meanwhile, the mutated rat, there he is, guy in a costume, is running around killing people, eating prostitutes. This is a weird shot, though. The prostitute ends up, I assume it's a prostitute, she ends up running towards the monster instead of away for some reason, and then the creature jumps down and kills her, I guess. And then the creature attacks and scratches people up. I don't know if that makes them mutate too, but, and the cops are involved, and they got a lot of people. I'll say that. I mean, that's usually expensive. And they got consistent sound and lighting, but the effects don't look all that great. I mean, the guy in the suit, I guess, for a giant mutated rat, and they fight the rat in various scenes. I mean, here he is. Giant mutated rat. I mean, these things never look as good. But then it just keeps mutating, and then we get to the end of the movie, and yes, this happened in one of their other movies, I think. But the rat becomes bigger than the house. So what's up with that? I'm not exactly sure. And then the actors are. This is clearly CGI. So you could kind of tell this. See, it's just not that great. CGI. I mean, you could tell it's like, okay, run that way. The rat is near the car, and then he knocks over the car, and does that look good? Not really. Not really. It looks okay for a low budget, I guess, but it doesn't really draw me in. And I mean, it kind of gives away the end of the movie, right? I mean, this has to happen at the end of the movie. This can't happen midway through and then something even worse happens. So the rat gets really, really big. I mean, okay. I mean, it's kind of a cool shot. I mean, the lighting's not terrible. The lighting looks correct. But, I don't know, it just doesn't look real to me. It's called The Mutation. I mean, if you want a low-budget horror movie, I guess it's okay. The actors, maybe they're doing all right. I mean, here's a guy getting his guts ripped out. If you like that stuff, it's nothing to it, in my view. Doesn't seem to promote the story other than, yes, there's a mutated rat. It's a mutated rat and it's killing people and it's gross, and these guys are going to stop it somehow. Somehow. And this doesn't even look like a rat, really. I would think at this point it would be more rat-like or look like the guy in costume, maybe. Like, why didn't the guy in costume look like this if he's a mutant? I mean, that's cool. It's kind of cool with the weird stuff coming out of his back. He's almost like a dinosaur, but I mean, come on. And then how are they going to kill him? Right? Because then there'll be an effect where he explodes or something, I guess. Or they shoot him, or he jumps off a cliff. I don't know. But I think the cop car is CGI too. Yeah, I think it is, because it doesn't move through this entire sequence. But I guess it's not my kind of movie for this kind of stuff. Normally I like monster movies, but they got to be a little more creative. doesn't feel that all that creative to me. It just feels like, yeah, we're gonna do a movie about a rat and it mutates and kills people, and then it ends. First act, he does his little magic show with the chemicals, mutates the rat kills him, nobody knows why, and then the second act, they come in, oh, what happened? We don't know. Oh, one of his rats escaped. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, say the cops. It must be some serial killer that hates scientists. And then a bunch more people die, and they trace it, like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's so mysterious. It's obviously the rat, and then the giant rat keeps killing people, and then eventually, in the third act, they're going to kill it, and it's killed like tons of people, and then the third act, it's down to 3 of them and the giant rat. And they somehow kill it. I don't think the rat people take over the world. Although that would be a different ending. I'd like that ending. Like, everybody gets killed, and the rats it just leaves. It just goes on to kill people. It just keeps mutating and mutating. And just gets bigger and bigger. Has a bunch of babies. No one can stop it. I mean, that would be an interesting ending. But you know it's going to happen. They're going to kill it. They're going to kill it. And there's going to be a whole, oh, we shouldn't have messed with science. Anyhow, The Mutation, a rat horror movie, coming to stream near you. That's it for Tony D and Little Joan. We'll see you tomorrow.